Hi, everybody, and welcome back. So glad to have you here with me once again. This afternoon, a topic that I wanted to discuss was negativity and how to deal with it in our lives and how to welcome a life that's filled with a lot more joy and love and appreciation and gratitude, and how to really avoid being in a negative situation and just really attracting negative things to yourself. So one of the most important things that deals with negativity is your state of mind and your thinking, your thought process, and how you approach different situations. So I wrote down a little list of things that I think are really, really great reminders for us to avoid negativity. So for number one, I am free to be myself. You are free to be yourself. You are free to be your authentic self and to express yourself who you are. By not being afraid to be who you truly are, you welcome something really beautiful into the world. You are one of a kind, and welcoming that into the world is absolutely amazing. So once you overcome concepts of who you should be, how you should act, and whether people will like you or not, and just accept yourself for who you are, your negativity will go away because you will understand that you are a beautiful person. Maybe, you have things that you're not too proud of, but accept it. Accept yourself for all that you are. And then you can try to really, really move forward with your life without having an attachment of who you're supposed to be. Second thing is, my past is not my future. You cannot allow your past dictate your life. Not today, not tomorrow. Who we were yesterday is not who we are today. Who I was yesterday is not the same person who I am today. If you know me from a couple of years ago, you probably look at me and think like, who is this girl? Like, what happened to her? Because we are constantly evolving. Back in the day, I remember people were saying, oh, people never change. They grow up, they never change. That's so not true. People are changing, people are evolving, people are becoming so different. So don't let your past experiences dictate your life, because guess what? You can always make a change once you commit to yourself. And that's all that really matters in your life, is to know who you are and where you want to be, and don't look back. We all did things that we're not proud of. We all did things that, are not something you would put on your resume. But it's okay, because it's part of our life, it's part of our experience, and I will never take back anything that I did in my life, and neither should you. Because without doing those things, you would not be the same person that you are today. So there's that. Each experience is a lesson learned, and this is something a little harder to understand for people because they can't seem to understand that in every experience there is something beautiful or a lesson to be learned. Even in the darkest moments of our lives, you have to remind yourself that your character is being built. With every situation that you put through, you are growing, you're evolving, and any difficulty is presented to you for you to become who you're meant to be. I had different experiences in my life, like one of my car accidents. I thought I was going to die, but I didn't. So what did I learn? I learned to be more careful, to not drink and drive, and to be a lot more respectful of how I am when I'm on the road. If you had death in your family, I'm sure it's really difficult. I can't really compare because I haven't experienced that. But what did you learn? Did you learn to love the person no matter who they are? Did you learn to appreciate them perhaps a little more? Or maybe you learn to appreciate life in general a little more, seeing that, it's not always guaranteed to have a tomorrow for us. My fourth thing is, appreciation and gratitude are keys to happiness. And I did cover that in my last video about gratitude and just expressing things that you're thankful for. So once again, take a moment to look around and see how wonderful things are for you, and just say thank you and show that gratitude, because gratitude is a way to come to a positive emotion, positive state of thinking. What people say or think about me is not my problem. It's really not. And I think a lot of people have difficulties with that, especially growing up in high school and middle school. People are freaking mean. People are. And guess what? You can't stop them. But what you can stop is the way it lets you, how it affects you. If people are saying mean things, well, guess what? It doesn't say anything about you. It says something about them. And it's nothing that we can personally control. It's something that is just on the outside of us. And if you learn to not that negativity like come into your own space, you'll find yourself in a lot happier state of mind. But also, I find it really funny that people still find time to talk and badmouth about others Like there's so much going on in our lives. Like I don't have room for that and I don't want that in my life. So once I have really shifted myself from an environment where I can contribute to the gossiping and to the talking shit about other people, those people isolate themselves. They don't want to be around you. They can't vibe with you. So, it just kind of really seems to work out when you shift yourself into a new positive state of being where bragging or bullying others or gossiping is just not part of who you are anymore. So just check that out. People will definitely find themselves in different groups and circles away from you, and guess what, that's just less negativity in your life. Another thing we have is my happiness comes from what I choose to think. That's pretty much going over everything that was said earlier. Your thoughts literally affect how you feel and how you react to everything, because the only thing we can really control is our inner world. You can't control anything on the outside. You can attempt to, you can try, and I myself am dealing with just insane thing of dealing with control and wanting to control everything around me. But you really can't. So, you can't just let that bother you, because once again, that creates anxiety and then just puts more negativity in your life, and you do not want that at all. So, stay away from that. Second thing, or that's actually number 8, how I spend my time matters. Choose who you spend your time wisely and what are you doing with your time. For me personally, time is the biggest thing of currency because we can never get it back. Money, you can always have some more of it, but time, that's priceless, sorry. And I think it's so important to find things to do that are of value to you, things that bring you joy and laughter and make you happy, things that you want to do. So spend time doing things that make you happy, doing things that will lift you up and will make you feel productive. It's really important to take notice of how you spend your time, because the more time you spend doing things you don't like, the more negativity you're going to bring into yourself, because mentally you're just going to be living in this hated state of mind doing things that you don't love. So stop doing shit that pisses you off, that you don't like, that doesn't inspire you. Stop it and start doing things from the heart that bring you joy, that bring you passion, and then you'll see how things will really start to change. Another thing we have is I make a difference every single day. If you step back for a second and you really see how every day goes for you, start noticing what you are doing for other people. Did you smile at somebody at the grocery store? Did you share a joyous story with your family member? Did you make someone laugh? Maybe you opened the door for one person or maybe more. But there are little things that you probably do throughout the day that make a difference for someone else. Start paying attention to that, because thinking of those things bring a lot more positivity and optimism into your own life, and they make you feel good. But it's also important to do things for others or for yourself, or just making differences in ways that, make you feel good, not because you feel obligated to do so. I personally hate when people tell me what to do, and my mom is the biggest example for that. Every day in her life, she has to tell me something what to do every single day. I hate it because I don't like authority. I am my own authority. What I like is list. Make me a list of things that you need me to do, and I'll get it out of the way. But don't do things that you don't like, that you're not passionate about. And the last thing I have is I release drama from my life. That is so important for those of you who are in circles with people that are just suckers for drama. They need it, they have to have it, and it's just part of what's really holding the group together. Because I bet you there are just a couple of people who are the leaders and who need the drama, who need the gossip, who need the negativity, because they feed off of that energy. Negative energy is just, it's addicting, and those people that are vampires who are sucking in energy out of you, they will feed off of everybody who's contributing to their bullshit. So, like I said earlier in one of my points, isolate yourself from that, or just stop doing it, because once you stop contributing to the energetic vampires, they're not going to want to hang out with you anymore, and it's okay. And part of the conscious evolution and the journey of awakening is losing some people. Actually, losing a lot of people, because you realize that you're not able to keep up with the bullshit anymore, and you want to be a better person. You want to be more positive, you want to be optimistic, you want to do things from the heart, and you just want to be a good person. And unfortunately, there are many people who are not ready to take that step and who still need some time to grow and evolve. And that's perfectly fine because we still love them, we still send our compassion to them, and we just allow them the time that they need to do what they need to do. But it doesn't mean we have to participate. So go over the points that I just listed. I'm going to put them at the bottom of the video and really pay attention how you can incorporate these things into your life, because doing that and being conscious of those things will help you take negativity out of your life. I know there's so much going on. People are working, people have kids and families, and there's just a lot that sometimes it's hard to bring in the focus where the negativity comes from. But all you know is that you're feeling stressed out, you're feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling just there's just like this big heavy energy all around you. But it just really takes time to notice where the energy is coming from and take steps to isolating yourself from that. So thank you very much for watching. Once again, it's just such a joy and honor to be here with you, and just wanted to say thank you, and I hope you guys will like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm really excited to be doing this. It's really, really fun. I'm taking a lot of notes and on topics that I want to discuss in the future. So this journey has been going for some time, and I'm finally ready to be sharing that with you guys. So thank you again, and I hope everybody has an amazing day, guys. Thank you. Bye.